Today we're going to try out a new bread recipe. This one comes to us from Lowcarbrecipeideas on YouTube. And I will link to the original video of hers as well as the recipe and instructions. She's got a lot of awesome tips too. This is a keto almond coconut bread. It's pretty easy to make and it comes together pretty quick. And it says to have net carbs, 1.9 grams of net carbs per serving. So I've pre-measured out all the ingredients. I'm dumping all the wets together in the hot water. Now I'm going to dump all the dries together in a mixing bowl. Like I said, this is super easy to put together. We're going to give it a mix. And when I've got the dry all combined, we're just going to dump the wet in. And since we're adding really hot water, you're going to want to use a spatula or spoon until it's cool enough to handle them. We're going to get in with our hands and we're going to knead it. And then her instructions say to let it sit for 10 minutes before shaping it and putting it in the loaf pan. I shaped it already. We're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. I'm going to go do dishes and I will be right back. And then we're going to get this in our preheated oven. At home, you're going to want to put it in a 350 Fahrenheit or 180 C oven. At the bakery, I have to adjust it because our oven's super strong and convection. And then her instructions say to bake for 60 to 80 minutes and then turn off the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Let it sit with the heat turned off and then let cool completely before slicing. However, I was making this bread right at the end of the day at our bakery and it came out of the oven, or the baking cycle was done right when we were closing, and so I didn't want to stick around, so I turned off the oven. I left it inside and I left it overnight. So this is next day. I had baked it for only 60 minutes, and you can see as I slice into it that it is a little on the wetter side. So I think next time I do this, I will bake it longer. A lot of these types of breads you can almost kind of knock on and feel the weight or hear the hollowness when it's done. But like I said, I was in a hurry to get home, so I kind of stopped early. Although I did have it with my lunch, I toasted it and it was delicious. So it's not wasted, but next time I will definitely make a couple of adjustments. I also got a ginormous air bubble in the top of the loaf across pretty much the whole loaf, so we'll have to see and troubleshoot that next time too. But overall, it was delicious. It was successful. It's super easy to make, and if you want to make this, I'm going to link, like I said, to her recipe below so you can watch her video and read all her tips. She's got a lot of awesome recipes.